What's up guys? I'm here at CES in Las Vegas. This is the largest consumer electronics show of the year, and I'm on a mission to find all the smart home, HomeKit specific stuff that we can find. Matter is kind of a buzzword here at CES, so should be a lot of fun. I'm sure there's a lot to find. Let's get to it. Sponsored by Eve. CES, or the Annual Consumer Electronics Show, is an annual trade show held in Las Vegas each year. It is one of the largest technology events in the world where companies showcase their latest products and technologies in the consumer electronics industry. It usually provides a good idea of things we can expect to see throughout the year. As mentioned earlier, Matter was sort of the buzzword around the smart home CES vendors this year. I saw a lot of brands showing the Matter logos, some I've never heard of before and some we may never hear from again. There was also a number of OEM companies showcasing their Matter support, like Toya, among others, as well as the big players like Google, Amazon, and SmartThings, putting a big emphasis on Matter. Matter, being the new smart home standard that has officially rolled out now, seems to clearly be the direction most of the industry is leaning towards. And if a product supports Matter, it will work with HomeKit as well as Alexa, SmartThings, and Google Home. So let's take a closer look at all of my favorite HomeKit and Matter smart home related products and announcements from CES 2023. First up, we have Eve, the sponsor of today's video. Many may already know Eve as being one of the pioneers of the Matter over Thread standard. They were also one of the very first to offer over-the-air Matter updates to some of their existing devices, including the Eve Energy Smart Plug, Eve Door and Window Sensor, and the Eve Motion Sensor, with plans to roll out Matter support to the rest of their products in the near future. They had a private room set up for demos showing off their products working with Matter, new Matter packaging, as well as some of their Eve Motion Blinds products. Eve announced new out-of-the-box Matter devices that will arrive in retail by the end of Q1 this year. This includes a Matter-ready Eve Door and Window, Eve Energy, and Eve Motion, which will all be available with Matter out of the box starting March 28th from evehome.com, Amazon, and the Apple Store. Eve has also announced an upgrade kit for existing roller blinds. This is a retrofit option that allows you to add Thread technology to your existing roller shades, giving you all the benefits of integrating with the Apple Home app and the Eve app, including their new adaptive shading option, which I'm very excited to try out. The kit comes with mounting brackets, covers, and a set of adapters that make the motors fit into a wide range of roller blind tubes. Starting on March 28th, the Eve Motion Blinds upgrade kit for roller blinds will be available from evehome.com for $199.95 US. They also announced new options for honeycomb and Venetian style blinds. What's quite impressive is that the Venetian style blinds are designed for both tilting and raising wood and aluminum blinds. I don't think I've seen any before that allow you to mechanically raise the blinds as well as tilt the blinds, at least in HomeKit. Eve Motion Blinds for honeycomb and Venetian blinds will be available from a global network of retailers, including blinds.com and selectblinds.com, starting March 28th. Eve is working towards releasing a Matter firmware update for all existing Eve Motion Blind products. The original Eve roller blinds, launched in collaboration with Khalees at CES 2022, has already passed the Matter certification and will be available later this quarter. To learn more about Eve's new products, announcements, and the new Matter smart home standard, check out the links below in the description. Eria is a company that offers a nice suite of Zigbee products like sensors, light bulbs, and sirens, traditionally working with Alexa and Google Assistant. They had on display their hub showing support for Matter. If this happens, then we should be able to get many of their products to work in HomeKit. Their products are currently available in many stores like Amazon, Walmart, and Lowe's. Govee had a big flashy booth at CES showing off all of their cool lighting products, as well as some of their other products such as smart sensors and air purifiers. Unfortunately, none of the Govee stuff has ever supported HomeKit, but they did announce their first Matter device, the M1 light strip, that should be available in early 2023. They also highlighted some things like their AI technology, a new AI sync box, outdoor lights, and more. But again, currently none of that supports HomeKit. They did claim that they plan to release more Matter products in the near future following that M1 light strip, which will give us that Apple Home compatibility. Flic had a real nice booth at CES showcasing their Flic buttons, Flic hub, and the new Flic twist. Their smart buttons have a ton of integrations, including HomeKit, and are a great way to control your HomeKit accessories and scenes. The new Flic twist is a really neat device that allows you to control your smart devices with a twist, a push of the button, or a push and twist. They told me they have a target to release these at the end of Q1. They will not have Matter out of the box, but will gain Matter support via firmware update to the Flic hub, and the regular Flic buttons should also gain Matter support through the hub via firmware update when that rolls out. SwitchBot was at CES showing their many smart products, including the new SwitchBot Hub 2 with support for Matter, planning to hit shelves in March for $69 US. The Hub 2 is a Wi-Fi based hub that will make the SwitchBot Bluetooth products compatible with Matter, starting with the SwitchBot Curtain once the new Hub 2 is officially released. The hub also includes a temperature and humidity sensor that should be exposed to HomeKit through Matter. The hub is also an IR blaster similar to the original hub, but this one has said that the IR control function is strengthened with 100% larger coverage than the Hub Mini. I was told that the SwitchBot Lock would be the second device to gain Matter support through the new Hub 2, following the SwitchBot Curtain, with more following that throughout the year. SwitchBot also showed off their retrofit blinds option, which hopefully will support Matter through that hub. They mentioned a new robot vacuum coming out later this year, which I wasn't able to see, and they also showed off a new outdoor battery powered camera that won't support HomeKit or Matter, at least not anytime soon, since the Matter standard doesn't currently support cameras. Nanoleaf had a really cool display at their booth as always, along with some exciting announcements. They announced 5 new Matter compatible products, including the company's first ever learning smart light switches. Matter enabled and running on thread, the Sense Plus controls line includes a hardwired smart light switch, wireless smart light switch, and the Nala learning bridge. All 3 products have a built-in motion and ambient light sensor to personalize your entire home's lighting and automate your daily routines and personal schedules. The Nala learning bridge also acts as a thread border router and works as a color changing nightlight with a nice soft glow. The Sense Plus products work together with Nanoleaf's new intelligent automation learning assistant to learn your preferences from your everyday usage and routines. It's said to be able to predict actions like turning your lights on and off, brightness and color adjustments, scene selection based on your preferences, and more. Nala's automated learning technology is enabled via the Nala Learning Bridge, and existing Nanoleaf thread border routers will also be upgraded to work as a Nala bridge. The Sense Plus Controls is the winner of this year's CES Innovation Awards and is launching in Q3 2023. Nanoleaf announced a new 4D TV screen, mirror, camera, and light strips kit that will allow for a more immersive viewing and gaming experience. The camera can be set up on the top or the bottom of the TV, while the light strip features an easy install with snap-on brackets and included adhesives. Nanoleaf's new Sync Plus technology not only enables screen mirror with your TV, but synchronizes your entire suite of Nanoleaf lighting products together, screen mirroring your favorite entertainment across the entire room. The Nanoleaf 4D TV Smarter Kit is launching Q2 2023 and will be available in 2 length options suitable for TVs size 55 to 65 inches and 65 to 85 inches. The Nanoleaf Skylight is another product that really caught my eye. It's a modular light kit that will also support Matter. The way it works is you replace your existing ceiling light fixture with one of these. Then you can add on additional panels to make a really cool customizable design on your ceiling. It'll work over Wi-Fi and can provide bright whites for functional lighting, as well as 16 million colors for that mood lighting and the cool effects that we've come to love from Nanoleaf. I was told you can connect 50 to 60 of these light panels together, which sounds amazing. The Nanoleaf Skylight is launching Q3 of 2023. And finally, Nanoleaf has announced their new essential bulbs and light strips that will be the first lighting products to support Matter over Thread. The Matter certified essential bulbs will include an A19, BR30, GU10, and a recessed downlight. And of course, we have the Essentials light strips as well. The Essentials Matter certified bulbs and light strips are launching very soon in Q1, and you can even see them here with that little Matter logo printed on the box. Nanoleaf's full line of light panels and light bars, including the shapes, elements, canvas, and lines, will all be Matter upgradable later this year through an over-the-air firmware update. TP-Link announced and showed off everything from Wi-Fi 7 routers to smart cameras and locks to smart light switches, most of which don't work with HomeKit right now, but they do seem to be very committed to Matter. They showed off some HomeKit enabled Wi-Fi switches that are currently available to purchase, as well as some future products that should support Matter, including light switches, a garage door controller, and a very interesting product called the Tapo H900 Home Base, something they call the brain of every smart home. This is a home connection center that supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Matter, Thread, and other protocols. Sort of reminds me of something like a Google Nest Hub Max. Pricing and availability was a bit vague on the Matter stuff, just stating that the lineup of new Tapo and Casa products will become available throughout 2023 at competitive price points. Aqara announced some new products. First up is the new FP2 presence sensor, which uses millimeter wave radar technology and can detect human presence even when you're sitting really still. This is great for automations. It supports zone positioning, allowing only certain zones to trigger certain automations. It also supports multi-person detection, fall detection, and includes a built-in light sensor. Aqara's new T1 light strip supports HomeKit, Alexa, and Google Home, and Matter support via a compatible Aqara hub is expected to be added after the launch. The LED strip is Zigbee based, and it can also serve as a repeater that enhances your Zigbee network. They announced the new Aqara Doorbell G4. The exciting thing about this doorbell camera is that it can be hardwired if you have an existing doorbell to replace, but if you don't, it can also run on 6 AA batteries. That makes this the first battery-powered HomeKit doorbell camera. It features local AI-enabled facial recognition that can trigger different automations based on which person is detected. It includes 7-day free cloud storage as well as local storage via a micro SD card. And of course, with HomeKit Secure Video, you can get 10 days of cloud recording storage via iCloud if you have a compatible iCloud plan. It supports HomeKit Secure Video and local streaming to Amazon and Google Smart Displays. The Aqara Smart Lock U100 is the first deadbolt lock from Aqara that will be available for the US market. It's compatible with HomeKit and supports the Home Key feature, which many of you I know love. You can also unlock the door using fingerprints, the keypad, Aqara app, NFC cards, and mechanical keys. It connects via Zigbee and will support Matter via compatible Aqara hub. All the new Aqara products will become available in the coming months. Yale had a little section showing some of their locks. They said that Matter will be coming to all of their locks via an interchangeable Matter module that you can replace. They do have some locks available right now that support HomeKit, and I was also told that, quote, something is in the works with HomeKey. Yeelight introduced their new Cube smart lamp. This is their first product to support Matter and therefore will support HomeKit as well as the other voice assistants. These cubes snap together like magnetic little bricks. You have the spot, the matrix, and the panel options. Pretty neat little product. They told me the cubes will release in the first half of the year in certain countries, but won't be available in the US until later. Yeelight also introduced a smart curtain opener similar to the others we've seen on the market over the past year or so. The product will not support HomeKit or Matter initially. Yeelight also showcased their Pro Light series. The Pro series does support HomeKit, and they claim it will also support Matter with an over-the-air update before Q2 of 2023. The Pro series is designed to be a whole home lighting solution. Yeelight announced plans to release more Matter-compatible smart lights in the future, as well as bring Matter support to existing products like their light strips and smart bulbs. LifeSmart, the company that also makes the cool Light panels, also had a little Matter display, but what caught my eye was this interesting little desktop or countertop hub called the Nature X. As a hub, it supports Zigbee and Wi-Fi. Not sure about future Matter support yet, but you can control your music, your home, and even your Tesla from this cool little device. I also saw Homey at CES showing off their new Homey Pro Bridge. This thing looks pretty awesome. It's a hub that will support Wi-Fi, Z-Wave, Zigbee, Bluetooth, infrared, Thread, and Matter. all of which will of course expose all those paired devices to HomeKit. It has a nice interface for creating some advanced automations that all run locally. You can pre-order the bridge now for $399 US, and shipping is estimated to begin in February 2023. It is worth noting that while it does have the necessary hardware to support Matter and Thread, that support won't roll out until later in the year via firmware update. Twinkly was there showing off their cool lighting products, all of which support HomeKit. They announced the Twinkly Entertainment Hub, which is essentially just an app or software. This will allow anyone the ability to seamlessly connect Twinkly lights to audio and video content for an immersive experience, or even a mirror function, which you can see here with the Twinkly Squares, which is really cool. I reviewed the Twinkly Squares not too long ago here on the channel. They also announced a new product called the Twinkly Candies, which should come later in 2023, and this is more of a budget-friendly alternative to some of their other products such as the Twinkly Dots, Lines, or Strings. I assume these will support HomeKit since all their other products do, so we'll be looking out for those later in the year. Overall, it was a great year for HomeKit and Matter over at CES. The big players were talking about Matter and promoting it big time, including Google, Amazon, and SmartThings. Of course, Apple wasn't at CES as usual, but hopefully this is a good indication of things to come here this year in 2023. Big thanks again to Eve for sponsoring today's video. Again, check out the links below.